Welcome back guys, this is Shrikant. This is day 16 of our series Learn SQL with Shrikant. In this tutorial we are going to talk about case statement. Let's start. What is case statement? A conditional expression in SQL allow for if then else logic within a SQL query used to return a specific value based on a condition. So it's clear the case statement deals with a conditional expression. Very good. Next, what is a basic syntax? Basic syntax, we need to write first case keyword, then it needs to end with the end. Simple. Then in between we need to write a multiple condition based on our requirement. So let's say I have only the two condition here. I'm writing a two when statement. Let's say I have a 10 condition, then I will write a 10 when cases here. So let's understand this. The first we need to write a case column. So this column part is actually optional. If you just want to use that column, then in the next thing you just need to use that value only. You can't write the condition directly. So it's always better to use the column in the when clause, but it depends. So this is a syntax. The column is optional here. Then the first people write here when, then the condition one. When this condition gets satisfied, then the result one will be shown. If this condition gets satisfied, then this case statement will exit and done. If it failed, then it move to the next when statement. So when condition 2, then result. If this condition 2 get satisfied or passed, then the result 2 would be shown. When the result 2 would be shown, then it will be again broken. If both the condition get failed, then it will move to the third when statement. If all the when condition are ended, then it directly go into the else or the default statement. This is how the syntax will work. Perfect. This is just a sample case example. I think I can show you here. So how we can write the case statement. So case statement always be written like case then end. This is the one. Then here we are using a column called as a department. Then it will work on a row by row basis. So in that row, if the column department is having a value, let's say HR, then it should show as a human resource. When that column basically value is not HR, then it will move to the another when statement. Then it will find IT. Okay, the if it is IT, then show as information technology. If it is not IT, then just go to the else and just show as other. This is how we can use a case statement in a select clause and how it is working. So this is how it will work. And what is it doing? It is just converting department code into the full names. Okay, let's see the second way how to write a case statement. So in that one, basically here you can say the syntax, the case and the end, and the first condition. When salary is greater than 50,000, then it should show as high. When the salary between 30,000 and 50,000, then it show medium as low. Then salary category. So this is basically just doing a categorization of salary based on the salary amount. If salary is greater than 50,000, then it should be high, medium, like this is the categorization. So here what is actually doing? It just doing a categorization based on a salary, and this is very simple, right? So if you want to find out the sales category from the table based on the condition, so this is how you need to write. Next, then can I use this case statement in a where clause? Yes, you can basically. So this is a syntax. So select star from employee. Now here what these guys are doing, these guys are basically trying to filter the data of the IT department. They want to see only the data where the department is equal to IT. So how they have written case then end, then the first statement case department is equal to IT. When the department is equal to IT, then it should 1 else 0, right? Then end. So when the department would be IT, then only the value would be 1, else or every time it will be 0. So 1 equal to 1 will be passed, then the data will be shown. What actually it is doing, it just filtering the conditional data based on the case statement. Perfect. Next, we can also use the case statement in the aggregation. So now you can see the screen and you can see the query here. What actually it is doing, it is doing select from employee, then the grouping is happening based on the department, then one count function has been used. So what actually this count is doing, this count basically doing a case when salary is greater than 50,000, then it should show as a 1 in. So what is the name they have given, high earners. So what actually it will do, it will only show you the output of only for the high earners. So based on the department, those are basically more than earning 50,000, those only come and that count will be shown. This is how we can use count the number of high earners. This is what it is doing. Then what are the common use cases? Data transformation, converting code to description, as we have seen in the first slide. Then conditional filtering, also seen how we can use that in conditional filtering. Then the creating calculated field in the report. So sometimes we need to provide some kind of case statement logic. We can provide that. Now let's go back and let's jump to the practical demonstration. So for this demonstration, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a table called as the EMP2, and how many columns are there? It's having the first column called as the EMP ID, another column is called as the department name, and the third and the last column is basically salary. This is a simple table I'm going to create. So just create the table. Table is created now. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to load the data. So first, employee is having EMP ID is having a department called as HR, and the salary is 60,000. Second is 2, then IT is a department and the salary is 40,000. Third is HR, like that, XYZ. These are 4 department I added. Okay, let's insert this. Now let's try these 3 syntax where we can see. Now understanding case statement in a select. Perfect. How we can write? So simply write a select, then from the table name. So what is my table? This one. If you just do a simply star, so what will happen? You will get the all column. Now my requirement is basically I want to add here one more column, which basically do what? Which basically do the full name of the this category, this department. Okay. So let me write a case statement. How I can write a case statement? First a keyword called as a case, then when, like this. Then you need to write a condition when the department is equal to HR, then what should it show me? It should show me as a human resource, right? Then the next condition is basically we are going to write when department is equal to ID, then it should show me information technology. Perfect. And when both this HR and IT is not present, then the default value should always be there. And what the default value I'm giving it as others. Okay, let's end this. Okay, and give some name. I'm just giving a name it as a full name. Perfect. Now when I run the query, what will happen? I got some error, right? So what's the error? Error is basically definite because this column is not present. So let's change it. Let's fix this. I would get something like this, right? As a full name as a derived column. Perfect. I got this. This is how we can use in a case statement here in the select query. Now I want to use this case statement in a where clause. How I can do that? The same thing. Just use a select star from this one. Then from the table. Now requirement is basically we want to see in a conditional, so where will be there. So I'm writing a condition. I want to see only those record which basically belongs to the HR department. How I can do that? Case, then first condition when department name is equal to HR, then it should show me 1, right? Else 0, then end the case statement and is equal to 1. So when this condition will get satisfied, so when this condition basically gets satisfied, then only I would get a 1, else 0, right? So 1 equal to 1, condition satisfied, like this. So I would get only the record for the HR. This is how we can use in a where clause. Now the next thing is how can we use this one, this case statement in a aggregate. How we can do that? Just simply just take the query like this. Now just I want to do group by based on department name. How I do that? I will just do the group by here. Now count of stuff. Now if I am going to run this query, just run it. See, here I am getting the record as 211, something like that. Now my requirement is really I want to see those count where the salary is greater than 50,000. So how I can do that? I have a column called as salary, which is basically I will check here 50,000. Then what should show? It should show as a 1. Don't worry about this condition. More you practice, you will understand. Then end the case statement. Perfect. And simply you can say high performer here. High performer. And run the query. So see here, HR department is having a one guy whose salary is more than 50,000, and other is having basically this one, right? Okay. This is how the case statement will work. Hope you guys understood how to use the case statement and how to deal with this. With this, I would like to say this is the end of a series, SQL Journey with Shrikant. Here we try to cover all the basic concepts. If you learn this SQL from start to end, you will be able to query on the Oracle SQL, you will be able to query on the MS SQL, SQL. You will also be able to query on MySQL. You will also be able to query on Postgres. You will also be able to query on Teradata and so many. So it will support all the relational database SQL. You can also query on Athena from the AWS. So lot of things. So you just need to make sure that your basic will be strong on this, then only you can query. Hope you guys really want few more videos on this series, or if you want to start with advanced SQL, please comment over the comment section. And really thanks for watching and giving your support for what for this series. If you really like our video, please share with those one who really wants this with the video, and that will be helpful for us. And thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.